Savold has a height and reach advantage over Marciano. They call Rocky the Brockton Blockbuster for the simple reason he can really hit hard. He's had 38 fights as a pro, and he's won them all. 33 by knockout. And some of the fight experts say he's another Jack Dempsey. Marciano's the sluggard type of fighter. His arms are unusually short for a heavyweight, but he's strong and he's powerful, a willing mixer, and he keeps wading in after his man, swinging away until he drops him. Marciano's manager now claims that Rocky's been developing Dempsey's style of bobbing and weaving, and he's also developed a sneaky left hook. Lee Savold's a ring veteran. He's 36 years old, 9 years older than Marciano. Lee's been in the fight game for 17 years. He's retired a couple of times, but since his last comeback, he knocked out Bruce Woodcock in London and won the British Empire heavyweight title. It was on June 6, 1950. There's the end of round one. Back in just a moment. Now here we go into round two of this 10-round bout between Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Blockbuster, and Lee Savold. Marciano in the white trunks. Savold's a very clever boxer, probably one of the better boxers among the modern heavyweights. And some of the experts think his science and experience may fool Marciano tonight. Savold's last fight was against Joe Louis 7 months before. Louis knocked him out in 6 rounds. Altogether, Lee's had 108 fights. He's won 74, 53 by knockout. He's lost 30, and he himself has been knocked out 7 times. Over 9,000 fans here in Convention Hall tonight. They've come to see Rocky Marciano, the sensation of the heavyweight division. Everyone expects him to be the next world's champion. Photographers all around the ring apron on all sides, some of them practically right in the ring. This is probably Marciano's most crucial fight. The experts say they can't understand why Marciano's manager signed him to fight Savold. Because after Marciano knocked out Joe Louis a few months before, Rocky was acclaimed as the top contender. They figure Marciano has nothing to gain and everything to lose in tonight's fight. However, Marciano's manager says Rocky needs experience against a good boxer like Savold. They sharpen him up for Joe Walcott, the champion. If Marciano should lose tonight, his hope of meeting Joe Walcott, the champion, will take a serious setback. And it would put Lee Savold right back in the limelight again for a crack at the title. There's the end of round two. In the third round, Savold continues on the defensive and takes a bad beating around the body and head. Now here we are in round 4. Rocky Marciano in the white trunks. Marciano's an overwhelming favorite to win tonight. All the fight experts think he ought to put Savold away within 5 rounds. Rocky has hit Savold with some of his best Sunday punches, the kind of punches that have knocked out previous opponents. But Savold is still in there, taking all Rocky can give. Marciano's been bobbing and weaving like Jack Dempsey used to. But Rocky's swinging instead of hooking, and he's been missing a lot. He hasn't fought since he knocked out Joe Louis, and he may be a little rusty. Then again, it may be because he's been sick lately. Rocky had a virus infection just a week before, and the doctors filled him full of penicillin. They advised him to have this fight postponed, but Rocky didn't want to disappoint the fans. Might have been wiser for Marciano to wait another week and regain his full strength. That probably would have made his punching much harder and sharper. There's the end of round 4. Back in just a moment. In the 5th round, Marciano batters Savold and cuts his lips to ribbons. Now here we are in the 6th round of this 10-rounder between the Brockton blockbuster Rocky Marciano and the veteran Lee Savold. Marciano in the white trunks. Marciano's been throwing a lot of punches. He's landed some, but he's missing more often. And his punches don't seem to have their usual steam. Most of the experts at ringside are ready to believe now that it's due to his layoff and his illness. Wow, Rocky sure swung with everything he had that time. There was no knockdown. Savold didn't hit him. Marciano's getting a little mad at himself. He wants to do at least as well as Louis did against Savold. Louis knocked Savold out in the 6th round, and here it's the 6th. And Marciano can't put Savold away. end of round 6. Savold's manager waves a towel and tells the referee Lee can't continue. He's a completely beaten man. Rocky Marciano's the winner by a knockout in the 6th round.